Hey guys, Rood here, host of Into the Hustle on Grant Cardone's network and the #1 wholesale coach in the country. I want to talk to you guys about a few things, right? I want to talk to you about lessons I've learned in wholesaling real estate over the years, right? And I want to, transfer this information to you. It's 10 quick things, 10 quick steps that you can, skip the learning curve as far as, potholes to avoid, right? They're quick and easy, just some real good, simple knowledge right here. So number one, learn your market inside and out. What do I mean by learn your market, right? Like learn the neighborhoods, learn what areas are good, what are not good, not so good areas, the middle class areas, the good areas, the bad areas. Learn that, right? And how do you learn that? You learn that by just going out there and communicating with all the realtors, all the homeowners, all the different people, all the different, brokers, everybody, right? You just communicate, right? And you just learn as you go. It's like kind of like riding a bike. You just jump on and ride, right? Number two, know your numbers, right? Know your numbers. Like know what houses are worth. Know what it costs to fix things. Know what it costs to change a roof. Know what it costs to, paint a house, fix the floors, change the AC. Know all these things. You got to know your numbers to be able to predict and forecast offers when you're negotiating with homeowners, right? You got to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you can't predict. You got to be able to predict in this business. Number three, don't start off with direct mail. I don't care what the gurus tell you, right? Direct mail. I'm not saying you can't get deals off of direct mail, but that's not where you start as a newbie real estate wholesaler, right? Because the direct mail is such a it has such a low response rate and it's so expensive. That's not where you start. That's where you should finish. Once you get the business going, you make your money, then you scale out into direct mail. But there's way more cheaper, more efficient ways than direct mail to get started. Number four, don't get too close to your investors, right? I've learned this the hard way. Don't get too close. Don't be all buddy with your investors. It's okay to have a good relationship, a good business relationship, but don't try to like hang out with them and be super buddy. That it'll come back to bite you in the ass, right? Number five, when you're first getting started, focus on 1 or 2 marketing channels. Don't try to do 5 or 6 all at one time. When you first get started, 1 or 2, scale that, then just slowly implement one more channel. As you're making more and more money with each channel, then you can scale into newer, more efficient ways of marketing by adding a new channel. Don't try to do 5 or 6 right when you get started. You're gonna, it's like trying to cut something with a dull knife. You got to use a sharp knife. And if you got one knife that's really sharp, or 2 knives, versus having 4 or 5 dull knives, you ain't gonna put a dent in the marketplace. Use 1 or 2 marketing channels and crush it and dominate with those 1 or 2 marketing channels. Number 6, if you want to dominate your market, guys, you got to be fast, right? Really fast. Like I'm Johnny on the spot. When I get a smoking hot lead, like I'm there. If I know it's a good lead, like I'm stopping everything I'm doing and I'm getting there. That's how you're gonna dominate. You gotta be there, like right when they call, especially if they're motivated and have equity, right? Number 7, focus on buyers and sellers. Focus on talking to buyers and sellers all the time. That's what makes you money. Nothing else in this business makes you money but communication, right? Communication is so key and vital in this business. Talking with buyers and sellers all day long will help you like go straight to revenue right away. Number 8, don't over automate the business. Don't get so caught up in gizmos, gadgets, technology. This is a relationship business. I see too many people like they have the latest and greatest CRM or freaking some kind of gizmo that text blasts 100 people at once. That's all great, fine and dandy, but remember, this is a relationship business, human to human business. Do the work. Talk to people. Don't try to over automate everything using technology. That's not what people want. People want to talk to a human being, right? Number 9, always try to improve yourself. Personal development, work on yourself. Go to seminars, go to classes, go to communication classes, sales classes, everything. Wholesaling revolves around how good of a person you are as far as your skill set, right? That's why I always say, what skills get the deals. You got to be able to talk to people. You got to have certain skill sets to be good at this, right? You got to be a good entrepreneur to be a real estate wholesaler, a good one, right? Constantly, sharpen that sword. Constantly go to meetings. Just you got to do it, guys. You got to the biggest movers and shakers I know, they're constantly spending money on personal development. Number 10, hire a mentor. I know sometimes like, oh, I don't want to spend that money. I could just figure this stuff out on my own. Yeah, you probably could. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, right? You probably could figure all this out on your own. I did. And I did a few deals on my own, and it really wasn't that I couldn't figure it out. It's just, here's the thing about hiring a mentor, guys. Once you hire a mentor, what does it do? It makes you accountable because you got skin in the game, because you just unloaded some money. So it makes you, or forces you to actually want to do the work, because if you don't do the work, you're going to lose your money. It's not all about the money to the coach. I know it ain't all about the money to me. Yeah, do I want to get paid as a coach? Absolutely. But look, I make a lot of money wholesaling. I'm not worried about your coaching fee. I mean, it's more or less for you. Like, you've got to put up the money for your commitment, because if you don't put up the money, there's no skin in the game. Like, it won't mean anything to you to learn this information and take action and implement it. If it's all free, why do you think so many people look, you have access to all the information on this planet via Google and internet, but why isn't everybody successful? Because they don't take action. And they don't use the resources. Why? Because it don't mean nothing. They hadn't paid nothing for it. So get over this sense of like, oh, I don't want to pay a mentor. I don't want to spend any money. Dude, you got to spend money. You got to spend money to hold yourself accountable. It's not for me, it's for you. It's going to make you hold yourself accountable because you got skin in the game. So guys, that's 10 quick tips that I wanted to give you. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, share. And look, if you want to learn this stuff, go to chrisrood.com, book a call with me. I will help you crush and dominate your market, guys. All right, guys, thank you. And that's chrisrood.com. Peace.